The Steve Summers Show, brought to you in part by LinkedSenior.com.
This is gonna be good.
Live from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers.
Hey, we made it. Here we are. Come on. I don't know about you all. I'm ready to get this started today. Come on. Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on this bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you, the land where palm trees sway. Here they know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Yeah, Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. All right, girls, come on.
Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
That's right.
That's the island greeting that we send to you.
It's true.
From the land where palm trees sway.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Here we go. I hope you all had a great weekend. We've got a great show ahead for you today. And my nose is itching. My mom used to tell me that means you're going to kiss a fool. Don't tell my wife that. Coming up, America's Songbook Trivia and more right here. Stick around, all right? Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. I wonder if they ever get snow in Hawaii. They do up north. Everybody sing.
Melikilikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, but here it's going to be like this, at least up north. The stars at night. Melikilikimaka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas, a Merry, Merry Christmas, a Merry, Merry Christmas to you. Olé! There you go. Welcome to the show today. My name is Steve Summers. I'm so glad you're all with me today. We've got a great show ahead as planned, as I said. We're going to go back to America's Songbook. So much more songs here as we get things started off today on our Monday show, all right? I'm taking the shade out of the sun. Whatever made me think that I was number one? I don't know. Easy come, easy go. Just sitting it out, just spinning that dial, just thinking about the chump I've been. I have to smile. Didn't I know? Easy come, easy go. She wasn't kind, I wasn't smart. I lost my mind and fell apart. I had to find myself in time. Now I can start all over again. I'm just hanging around with you today. So happy I found Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you to our wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. The great folks there have been with us for over 2 years now, bringing you the show each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, same time right here. Oh, yeah. One of the great groups of the time. Oh, I will never forget when I first heard this song. It goes back a little ways. You might remember the Shy Lights. Remember the Shy Lights? Remember a song that goes back? Oh, yeah. I remember them too. Just like you. Oh, girl, I'll be in trouble if you let me now. 'Cause I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how. Depend on you to give me love when I need it. Right on time, you would always be. All my friends call me a fool. They say, let the woman take care of you. So I try to be hip, think like the crowd. Even the crowd can't help me now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, girl, tell me what am I gonna do? I know I've got that guilty face. Girl, I feel so out of place. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Guess I had better go to save myself a lot of useless tears. Girl, I've gotta get away from here. Oh, girl, baby, forget me now. 'Cause I don't know where to look for love. I don't know, I just don't know how. Together on this Monday, great songs ahead. Got some birthdays coming up too as well. We also have today's joke. Don't go anywhere. You got to hear today's joke coming up in just a couple of minutes. Born on this date in 1950, if you can believe it or not, the great Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, what is there to say about Frank Sinatra that hasn't already been said? American singer, actor, songwriter, producer. He was one of the most popular and influential musical artists of the 20th century. He was the first singer, by the way, the first singer to encounter pop hysteria. What is pop hysteria? His single, My Way, holds lovingly a record 136 weeks overseas. Around the same amount here in the United States as well. Unfortunately, we lost him in May of '98 due from a heart attack. Wow, it was just amazing. He left us so much great music today. So you know what? We're going to celebrate the late, great Frank Sinatra today with some music on our show. We love doing that and featuring some of the great artists of the past. Let's go back, shall we? You might remember this one. It wasn't a huge hit, but it was a TV theme song, right? I think you know how it goes. It sounds familiar. Are you ready? Love and marriage, they go have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. It's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and then you'll only come this conclusion. Love and marriage, they go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. That's right, come on. Try to separate them. It's just an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage, they go together like a horse and carriage. Dad was told by mother, you can't have one, you can't have none, you can't have one without the other. No, sir. There you go. Some of the great songs from the era of Frank Sinatra go way back. And, you know, we'll never forget how young he looked back then. Frank Sinatra was a pretty young-looking guy, very astute, good-looking guy, right? Many of you might remember back in his old black and white films. It was the black and white films that started his career, and then he started singing. Oh, yeah, of course. Who forgets this one right here? Let's take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. Oh, we're on that road to romance. That's safe to say. Let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. 'Cause nice and easy does it every time. Come on. Oh yeah. We're on that road to romance. That's safe to say. Let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. 'Cause nice and easy does it. Come on. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Like the man said one more time. Come on. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it every time. Like the man said one more time. Love that song. Late, great Frank Sinatra celebrating his life and memory today. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for tuning in. We sure love for you. It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's the time for play. It's a whipped cream day. Wait for it the whole sugar date. What is spring is late. In winter it's a marshmallow world.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter.
Come on, help me.
When the snow comes to cover the ground.
It's the time for play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year through. Those are marshmallow clouds being friendly in the arms of an evergreen tree. And the sun is red like a pumpkin head. It's shining so your nose won't freeze. If the world is a snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes whenever it snows. Well, the world is your snowball just for a song. Get out and roll it along. Come on, everybody. On a yummy world made for sweethearts. Take that walk with your favorite gal. It's a sugar date. What is spring is late. In winter it's a marshmallow world. Oh, I love it. It's a marshmallow world, at least north of here. Love that song. Late great Gene Martin on our show today. We love it, we love it, we love it. Another great song that we enjoy doing here on the show is one you might know. There ain't no good in goodbying. True love takes a lot of trying. Oh, I'm crying. Are you all ready? Come on. Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go now. We got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on to what we got. Say you're going, call it quits. You're gonna chuck it all and break our love to bits.
Breaking up,
I wish you never said
breaking up.
song right there. Oh, yes, indeed. And, of course, the dancers in the background there, too, as well. And Margaret and more. It's one of those days. Over the weekend, I was outside most of yesterday doing a wonderful show with the great Lenny King and AZ Swing Kings Orchestra in Litchfield, Arizona. We had such a great time. But I think the weather kind of got to me a little bit, hitting those high notes a little bit. I went, ah! I was like, that's why it's always a good idea. My wife always reminds me, you need to drink your peppermint tea. I'm not drinking peppermint tea. I'm drinking water right now. Anyway, thank you for your patience and those little squawks ever so often. It's, weather changes this time of year. It's wonderful here in Phoenix, Arizona. But here's the fact of the matter. It comes with the cost a little bit because you kind of pay for it a little bit with the environmental effects of that kind of a season. So anyway, thank you all so much. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for tuning into the show today. So many great songs to celebrate. Oh, this one right here. So write it down. You better write it down, right? Come on. I never saw the end in sight. Fools are kind of blind. Thought that everything was going right, but I was running out of time. 'Cause you had one foot on the floor, I swear I didn't see. You're really going away. It's some fine words for me. Baby, write this down. Take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. At the bottom of the page, I swear under oath, 'cause every single word is true, and I think you need to know. So use it as a bookmark, stick it on refrigerator door, hang it in a picture frame up above the mantel where you see it for sure. Oh yeah. Baby, write this down. Take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. You can find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Baby, write this down. Take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. Remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Oh, I love you and I don't want you to go. Come on. Baby, write this down. Oh, yeah, we love that song here on the show today with our dancers in the background. We got to do a double shot. We just can't do one. We got to do two. Going out to my friend Larry watching the show today. Also Dan and Georgia watching too as well. We appreciate you. Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where enchant the strangers up above. And that moonlit path that only she would know still hears my broken song of love. Moon in all your splendor, no, only in my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my home. Broken song, empty words I know still live in my heart all alone. And that moonlit path by the Alamo, and my rose of San Antone. All right, here we go now. That's right. Within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antone, San Antone, where in dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all along. It was there I found beside the Alamo, enchanted strangers up above, and that moonlit path that only she would know still hears my broken song of love. One more time. Moon in all your splendor, no, only in my heart. Hold back my rose, rose of San Antone. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my home. Broken song and the words I know still live in my heart all alone. And that moonlit path by the Alamo, my rose of San Antone. My rose of San Antone. Oh yeah! Are you ready? Thank you all so much. That was so much fun doing that today. It's time now for trivia, if you didn't know it already. And I want to thank my lovely wife, Kim, for bringing in the tea. She says, if you don't drink your tea, you have problems. I think she's right. Peppermint tea is the best. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. It really is good. But I got to get another hat. I'm telling you, this hat, I don't know what it is. Is there such a thing as cowboy hat shrinking? Because this one is shrinking. I think it's getting, either my head is growing bigger or the hat is shrinking. Every time I wear it, I don't know if you see it or not here on the show, I have this red mark across my forehead. It happens every time. Literally, and I tell people, and it's true, it cuts off all the oxygen to my brain. Time now for trivia today. This is how we do it. We put the questions up on the screen, and then we give you multiple choice. It's really, really fun. It's really, really easy. We love doing it. Thank you so much for the folks over at Trivia Channel for making it happen. And we basically ask the questions. One of the questions on the screen behind me is correct, while the other two are incorrect. That's how it works. So our first question is, we kick things off today. Thank you so much to the folks over at Link Senior and, of course, Trivia Channel for the questions here. What is the WW extension of the Netherlands? The WW extension of the Netherlands, is it .NE, is it .NL, or is it .NS? What do you think it is? This is the extension of the Netherlands. You know, you always learn something new on this show, and this is a great way to do it right here. See if you get the first one right. Good luck to you. Here we go. First one, is it? It is .NL. .NL. It was faster than you could look it up. There you have it. That is the extension of the Netherlands, .NL. It's the Internet Country Code top level, what they call a CCTLD for the Netherlands. In 2016, there were over 5.6 million registered domain names ending in .NL. That's a lot. 5.6 million names. Crazy, right? All right, who had the 1968 hit Hello, I love you, let me, na 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 na. Was it the Rolling Stones, the Doors, or the Beatles? Who did the Hello, I Love You song from 1968? The Rolling Stones, the Doors, or the Beatles? Give you a couple more seconds here to think about it. Good luck on your second question here today. If you said the Doors, not the Roofs, the Doors, you have it right. There you have it. Late, great Jim Morrison of the Doors. 1968 hit, Hello, I Love You, written by Jim Morrison and re-released in 1968 in the Doors album, Waiting for the Sun. The single was the band's first big hit in the UK, and of course, it was a big hit in the United States and was played on rock radio forever and still today. Where would you find Ellis Island? Hanoi, Beijing, or New York? Ellis Island. Where would you find it? Hanoi, Beijing, or New York? This will be easy for many of you watching the show to know what it is. Correct answer is, of course, it's New York. Ellis Island is located in New York. There you have a little bit of a backdrop here of the Ellis Island. It was actually located in the upper New York Bay. Recently, as 2013, the island was open to the public and featured a renovation museum, which was really, really cool. Ellis Island, New York. Most of you got that one correct. All right, in Star Wars, The New Hope, the 1977, where do R2-D2 and C-3PO land with their escape pod? For those of you fans who watch Star Wars, you're going to know this. A New Hope, 1977, where do R2-D2 and C-3PO land their escape pod? Is it in the Hoth? Is it the Tatooine? Or is it the Dagobah? The Dagobah, the Dagobah, the Tatooine, or the Tatooine, or the Hoth? Fans are going to get this one. Some of us won't, unless you know. Correct answer is the Tatooine, or the Tatooine. There you go. I said it right. There you have it. 1977. New Hope begins with Princess Leia hiding the Death Star plans with R2-D2 along with C-3PO to the desert planet Tatooine in an escape pod. Hey, I said it right? Oh, I didn't? Oh, okay. All right. What is the capital city of Pakistan? Is it Karachi, Islamabad, or Lahore? We're talking about the capital city of Pakistan. We love questions like that. It's almost like international history trivia right here today. Capital city of Pakistan, Karachi, Islamabad, or Lahore. See if you get it right. A, B, or C. One of them is correct. And if you said Islamabad, you had it right. There it is. Pictures of the capital city in Pakistan, Islamabad. Or Islamabad, people pronounce it a couple of different ways. It's the capital city. City's population of roughly 1 million inhabitants as of 2017, and is the 9th largest city in the country. In the country, of course. All right, and there you have it. Today's trivia was really short today. All right, how many of you got most of them right? You missed half of them. Okay, granted, there was a couple of them that totally blew us all the way, right? All right. How'd you guys do? You got 2 of them right? Yeah, today it was hard, wasn't it? I know, right? You guys, how did you do? Did you do all right? Some of you got most of them right. There's a couple of them, I know. The Star Wars one threw me off a little bit, and yeah. But some folks are saying they got half of them right. Hey, nice job out there, smarty pants. Very nice. We'll do it again on Wednesday, same time here on the half hour here on the show, and then Friday too as well. And is it really time? Is it? We really have one? Georgia has a joke. All right, here we go.
Is this another of your morbid jokes?
Hey, it's not mine. Time now for today's joke, if you guys are ready. Christmas jokes. This one was sent in to me by Georgia. By the way, I wanted to let you all know that you can send in your jokes, any jokes you might have, Christmas jokes, preferably clean ones, to our show anytime, just right here. ssthevocalist@gmail.com, ssthevocalist@gmail.com. Let me know who you are, where you're watching the show from. Send me a joke, or if you have a song request, I certainly would love to hear from you. Today, Georgia writes, he says, listen, you're going to love this one. She says, what reindeer game do reindeer play at sleepovers? What reindeer game do reindeer play at sleepovers? At which point I would say to Georgia, I don't know. She says, truth or deer? Truth or deer? That's what reindeer game do reindeers play at sleep. Thank you, Georgia, for that great joke here on our show today. All right, show moves on. Come on now. Woo. Thank you, Georgia. We appreciate it. Love you. Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving, that got a truckload. When you get it, you got something. Strawberry, baby, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Got what I got the hard way, and I'll make it better each and every day. So honey, don't you fret, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Here we go. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Ha! Listen, was brought up on the side street. Learned how to love before I could eat. I was educated from good stock. I start loving, I just can't stop. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. She's a soul man. Well, I grab her rope. I'm gonna pull you in, give you hope, and be your only boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, here we go now. I'm a soul man. You're a soul man. I'm a soul man. You're a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Ha, ha, ha. Here we go now. Woo! Soul Man in our Monday show. Together. I don't know about you all. Let's go back now, shall we? Come on.
Never met a girl who makes me feel the way that you do.
You're alright.
Never a match to make my dreams come true. I see that you do.
You're out of sight.
So be fine, focus on. Look at baby, see right on. Time
love that song right there. Temptations, going way back. By the way, thank you so much for that suggestion. We appreciate it. Coming up, we're just a couple of minutes away from our news. Right now, though, we want to celebrate a great, iconic entertainer. Who is this, you say? Miss Dionne Warwick. Happy birthday to Dionne Warwick today, born in 1940. She had the song Walk On By. It was like, what was that, 1964? 1974, she had Then Came You, and I think that may have been with the Spinners, right, I think? And she had plus 25 other top 40 hits. The great, and the aunt to the late Whitney Houston, Miss Dionne Warwick today. We celebrate her life. And of course, you know, we couldn't celebrate Dionne's work and her life without doing a little Dionne Warwick song, right? Of course. Made famous, went all the way into the top 10. A great song. You might know this one right here. Do You Know the Way? Come on. Oh, yeah. Do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long, I may go wrong in San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into weeks, that quick they pass. And all the stars never were parking cars and pumping gas. Can really breathe in San Jose. Got a lot of space. There'll be a place where I can stay. I was born and raised in San Jose. I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. Fame and fortune is that magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With a dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust. Look away, and there you are without a friend, and pack your car and ride away. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? Oh yeah. Down my car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars never were parking cars and pumping gas. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? To San Jose. Happy birthday to Dionne Warwick today on our show. Woo. All right. Time now to find out what happened today in history.
This day in history.
December 12, 2000. More than a month after the votes are cast, Americans finally know who their next president will be. Republican George W. Bush becomes president-elect after a divided U.S. Supreme Court effectively halts recounts in Florida's contested presidential vote tally. Democrat Al Gore, who briefly conceded to Bush back on election night until the race became just too close to call.
Just moments ago, I spoke with George W. Bush and congratulated him on becoming the 43rd President of the United States. And I promised him that I wouldn't call him back this time. I offered to meet with him as soon as possible so that we can start to heal the divisions of the campaign and the contest through which we've just passed.
Bush promises to live up to his campaign pledge of being a uniter, not a divider, in the White House.
I was not elected to serve one party, but to serve one nation. The President of the United States is the President of every single American, of every race and every background. Whether you voted for me or not, I will do my best to serve your interests, and I will work to earn your respect.
While more Americans voted for Gore, the High Court's ruling gives Bush the edge in the Electoral College that actually picks the president. More than a month later, Bush takes office as the second son of a president to serve in the White House himself. Today in history, December 12th. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press.
This day in history.
Yes, today in history. And of course, how can we forget about, speaking of history, about the late, great Frank Sinatra, born on this date. What year you say? Born on this date in 1915. Left us some great music today. And of course, we've been featuring throughout our show today. What a wonderful entertainer Frank Sinatra was. And his music, literally, it lives on. It lives on in infamy and shall for as long as we're around. One of his big songs was a song called Strangers in the Night. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Oh, strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moments when we said our first hello. Little did we know love was just a glance away, one embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, for strangers in the night. Just a glance away, one embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, strangers in the night. That song, happy birthday. The late, great Blue Eyes himself, Frank Sinatra, on our show today. Thank you, friend, so much for watching the show. We so appreciate you and love you so much. We look forward to seeing you back again right here on Wednesday. Thanks to my wonderful folks over at Link Senior for making it happen. Frank Sinatra, into the great holiday here together. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam, when you pine for the sunshine of a friendly gaze, for the holidays you can't beat home, sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for Pennsylvania, and that homemade pumpkin pie. From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling Dixie's sunny shore. From terrific. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home.
Let's take a train, go and hop an aeroplane, put the wife and kiddies in the family car. For the pleasure that you bring when you make that doorbell ring, no trip could be too far.
I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was heading for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie.
Some pumpkin pie.
From Pennsylvania, folks are traveling down Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlanta to Pacific, gee, the traffic, it sure is terrific.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holiday.
'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you want to be happy in a million ways, for the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. For the holidays you can't beat home sweet home. Thank you all so much for watching today. We sure love you. We appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Keep in good health. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. You all take care of yourselves, all right?